Dear friends, I'm Chaplain Clark. It's good to be with you today. We are just a few days away from Christmas Day, the celebration of the birth of Jesus. In the first chapter of the Gospel of Luke, we read these words. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town called Galilee, called Nazareth in Galilee, to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came to her and said, Greetings, favored one, the Lord is with you. Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God, and nothing is impossible with God. And Mary said, Here I am, Lord. Let it be with me according to your word. Mary's shock and surprise that she is chosen by God to bear Jesus moves from how can this be to let it be me according to your word. From doubt to belief, Mary is regarded as the first and ideal disciple. Even before the birth of the baby, she takes on the role of disciple, one who obeys and follows. I believe that God has chosen the unexpected, but then we read nothing is impossible with God. The nothing is impossible doesn't mean that God will do anything and everything, but he will do this unexpected thing for Mary. It's one thing to believe that something will happen, quite another that it will happen through you or me. We see in Mary a blending together of the action of God's love and the willingness to be used for God's purposes. And I trust God invites and uses in a positive way ordinary people like you and me if we are open and ready. What I'm trying to say is that Mary became a means of grace to share the great news of Jesus Christ. Grace is a gift given. It's from God. And Mary received the impossible into her body, and we are encouraged to receive God's love through Jesus Christ into our hearts. Believing that God chooses us to be partners, to be open to God's leading, Mary teaches us to listen. Listen to the whisper of God's Spirit that we are loved. Listen to the songs of the season announcing to us the promises of being with Christ. Listen and trust that we are favored ones like Mary as well. As we come to Christmas, may God's grace lead us to answer, Here I am, Lord. Let me be your servant. There is room in my heart for you. May you have a blessed Christmas.